So I didn't catch any game until the last one, and I only kind of caught the last one because I was doing my my weight training. So, but I do have some good news to report as we take care of the housekeeping for the day, guys. Hold on. Ladies and gents. 2-0. 2 perfect. Oh, whoops. We had a perfect day. First time we've had a perfect day so far, so that definitely helps the ego. You know, that's really the only thing that matters here is my ego. So yeah, you can see Spotify. It has a different color now, because I stole the HTML tag to like make that background because I made that on my own. But anyway, yeah. So 2-0 in the day. We got to figure out who our player of the day is, as is per usual, and as is the tradition, and there are honorable mentions as well. I'll make predictions for the other games at the end of today's stream. But first off, guys, let's get into what we've got today. So I've got one more edit to make before we get going. There we go. All right. So real quick, it's only me today. I am on broadcast tomorrow, and so I'm gonna go over these games like on stream, but off stream I've got to revisit the ones that I already reviewed and like regather my thoughts, and I also have to finish up my notes and prep for stats and that kind of stuff. I've got fortunate enough to have Mobalytics and Oracle's Elixir, and then also Tim, who's getting me. Tim's getting me extra stats on the back end because he is a baller. I swear they'll be first picks cursed. Yeah, we're gonna have to see. Okay. Oh, I didn't brush my teeth before this. My bad. I had pesto tonight, so hopefully nothing stuck. Also, let me sort through some of these. Don't need that. We need this. Spot on with the predictions tonight. Yes, sir, I was. This was the first perfect day, and honestly, I needed it. It had not been a good week for me. I was doing my best impression of like being week 2 NA at Worlds. We turned it around. The mental's there. We're good with the mental. Okay. So something I haven't done the last couple streams just because I've had other people on. As you're gonna see all the good stuff here. Hey, what's up, Axman? I haven't done win cons. And I want to get back to doing win cons because I think that every team in this tournament does have a pretty unique style. I think it's those kind of go hand in hand. Okay. Just like from what I've seen, from all... These are like my general notes, for like what I like usually have or like see from these teams like as we go. And I do think it's... Yeah, I'll talk about like the comp stuff here in a sec. But I like going over win cons for both teams because I think that every team like at this level, everyone has a pretty unique style in this tournament. I'm gonna skip this game. See you guys for game 2. What's up, Empire? Congrats on the win. You guys have so much to be excited about over there at EG. Yeah, I heard this series is really close. So I had to coach Miami during this match. So I missed all of it until the last game, and I was doing doing my workout during that. So I was, yeah, I'm just kind of hopping into this like now fresh. So yeah, when I think of like these teams, I kind of think about like these are the win cons. I think one of the weird notes might be like JJ's secondary engage. I think that like JJ, that's like where his greatest strength I've seen. Like I really like him actually on Braum in this matchup. I think his Braum's like really good. I mean, him being on main engage sometimes it's just like I remember like watching a couple series back in Northern Arena where he just wasn't picking the right fights or not on the same page. And then like specifically like his rel, there was still like some brushing up to do there. And so I think that him being on secondary engage is actually pretty good. And I think Dig, this is a decent draft for Dig. Like when I think of like how their team plays and their win cons, right? We're gonna have tempo for Acadian. Spawn's always the late game insurance on this team, and then we have somewhat of a Lorlo champ, right? Getting the Aurelia and the Gnar, that's pretty nice. For EGP, very much the same way, right? Surdy, that guy, this guy has played so much Scion, Gragas, like that kind of shit this season, to just make sure that, you know, Shiro is set up nice, and they 5-pick 80. And I know it ends up being Ashe. The Victor pick right here, too, is something that I've seen Aspect and APA really defaulting to in this tournament. I say default, that has a negative connotation. I think it's fine. Obviously, Victor brings a lot to the game as it goes on. I also know my face is blocking the first two bans, but I'd love to see Samir was banned first, which I'd love to see against Shiro. That guy is really good at that champ. Hands are going with Ashe and Navaris, as we were taking more notes from LPL over here in NA Amateur. But yeah, I mean, like that said, like this draft for DIGA, like they have to be up 2k gold at the 15-minute mark plus, right? That's just how things are panning out for them with the champions that they've taken. No, that's got to be it. And so yeah, they're looking. They have winning top. They have winning mid with Prio, and then bot lane's a handshake. Burden of execution on Varus is high. Yeah, it is, but Varus Braum with Illusion actually does a surprising amount of appeal in this one. I think that the like a lot of the help is like if they get ahead and they're able to set up vision, if Lily is the one initiating fights, that makes things way easier on Varus, right? Because then he can chain it with an ultimate. My guess is that Shiro is going to be forced to take cleanse this game. And Aspect will probably go TP, but honestly, you can think about cleanse here too. He won't go it, but like it should be like in the like it's a thought, right? Overall, like this game though, like I think the burden of execution, if we want to, I like that phrase. If we want to use that phrase, I think it's really on Dig. Let's see what Dig can do here, right? Didn't get Victor R3. The wave clear stall is gonna be such a problem. I'm here. What's up? What's up, APA? It is a Victor game, so you know. Anyway. Sorry guys, like I said, it's just me today. I gotta make sure that I have most of my notes done for the first series tomorrow, which is No Work Barrage, but I need to get notes on the second series, which is IMT Wildcard. And honestly, I think tomorrow's gonna have two really good series. First one's one of the more hype matchups of the week. The only reason it's not my hype matchup of the week is that it's not losers bracket, so there's not as much on the line. Yeah, I am casting tomorrow. That's why it's just me tonight. I need to make sure I have time to get everything else done. I'm almost wrapped up with all my notes for your guys' match, but I gotta get my notes down for the other ones, and I want to go through all the VoDs again. I'm not gonna have time to do that tomorrow with how degenerate my sleep schedule's been. So, so I'm actually kind of surprised that Lilia didn't make a Raptors play here. Just like given the setup, the fact that I know that Victor has like pretty decent level 1, but you gotta figure like if you're Lilia and I guess like you don't have range advantage, but I really like to see like when Lilia goes for early plays, and I know that Acadian's going for the 2 camp or the 5 camp clear instead of the 6 camp. So Lilia does get a slight innate advantage out of that. But you can go Raptor Wolves here for sure. Yeah, like it's a thought. Yep. And I always like this is setups where Seaspiracy was legit. Oh, dude. Yeah, watch that documentary. It'll wreck your day, but it's really good. I'm a big fan of documentaries. If you want another one, Icarus is the other best one on Netflix. That one's insane, especially if you're into sports. This is a little... I like this from EGP. Wow, Mist actually has a timer to stop the top dive. They're really scared of this. It is the right timing for it, but lower low goes to reset as well, so I guess Mist does lose some tempo. But I like the forethought still. That's like good. That's good lane play across the map from EGP. And once again, like another one of the reasons that I took him to actually beat Dig. I see this more from EGP than I do from Dig. I think that Dig really, their strengths that, like, from what I've seen, were very much in the early game. Because as the game goes on, they drop more waves than other teams to make sure that they're set up for plays. And so if they don't snowball an early game advantage, that usually means they're going to fall behind throughout the game and then lose. So I thought that EGP stylistically played really well into this team. And my concern was about stabilizing early and making sure that they get into the mid game on even footing where EGP could pull off the rotations they were beating all the amateur teams with all year. Call from Lucian. I guess it does delay tier timing. The TP back there was actually kind of curious, right? Because, oh man, this broke. Are you kidding me? All right, guys, I gotta do this now. I can't use my shortcut. Sorry. If I can't use my shortcuts to speed up and slow things down, it's brutal. It's brutal. I'm curious that he uses TP here because, like, the wave's even, and it's not like Lilia's setting up for Dragon, right? Like, if Lilia's on Dragon right here, I love the TP. And I think that this is a good timer for Acadian to be on Dragon. And once again, you see Mist hovering. This is good play from Mist. Because, like, they're expecting the dive here, but they find Acadians, so I think that the TP there is kind of lost unless they go for Dragon, like, on the next play or two. Like, this is another Dragon timer that they have that Acadian's sacking for Noon Quiver reset. You never swing the matchup to your side. Okay. Yeah, I don't see Lucian's going tier anymore, so. I also, like, this is where Dig, like already, I can see that EGP are playing with, like as a team of 5, right? It's like, look at this. This is a full crash into the bot side. It enables Mist to walk top and defend the dive because this wave is getting stacked. Right? And then Yasui has mid, so, like, this is a timer where Yasui could base and TP up here and they can 3-man dive. And that's totally worth it to sack the first dragon. Like, I don't think that they should be playing for first dragon. But the fact that Mist is going for this play and, like, you know, this is, like, good interaction between the 3 lanes from EGP. It's really, really good to see from, like, a team that's this young. And so that's why I don't like the Lucian TP either, because, like, it's an even wave state, right? Like, and he doesn't have to TP and force it out of Victor, because he can save it for a proactive play later in the game, or can use it for a dragon timer, because once again, Dig, the onus is on them to make early plays, and so I think that this is dropping them quite a bit of tempo where, you know, they aren't making a play on the map. Part of that is because Alistar was spotted out, I believe, right now. Or he's clearing wards in the moment. So they spotted Alistar, so they know they can't do this, and Acadian's going to continue to farm and be up a camp, but... yeah, this is really good play from EGP. The only rough thing is that, you know, Shiro's losing stuff for nothing, but they want to make sure that this matchup doesn't get blown up in the top side. As Aspect's going to take a little bit of a greedy walk to lane and get punished. Oh, gets punished a lot. Oops. Okay, so you just have to go a long way there. And that's going to give up Dragon. Okay, so now everything kind of becomes worth it because it works out. But if that doesn't work out, then I think I stand by the TP there, losing tempo overall. It could be used for a better tempo play as we move on. Bruh, it wasn't. No, it actually wasn't Lucian. It was. I talked with Zoo on his stream on Monday, and we watched an LPL VoD for 2 hours, and all of a sudden, like, that's like all we talked about, and he's got me. That's like, and also, like, it's actually been the focus for, like, me and my team, because our support, our mid wasn't able to play in a tournament match today for us, and so I had a master support playing mid, and, like, all he plays is, like, Karma Set. So, like, we've been, like, really focused on early game, like, how to keep on, like, driving home leads, so it's just what I've been looking for lately. Ooh. Love this. He's on a timer for spawn. He's crashed. JJ based and stuck around. Really good. Also, I'm actually a big fan of Merc Treads here. Swifties would have been better on the Braum, in my opinion, because the most important part about Braum is, like, you being able to move around the fights and get your autos off. I think that JJ is just interpreting that as, like, hey, I need to survive the CC duration that comes out from Gnar and an Alistar stun or a Victor stun or Ashe stun, but I actually think that this it's more valuable into the slows, and also it's cheaper, and you just have more move speed around the map. Braum is the only champ I, like, talk about really in depth, because that's, like, one of the champs I played Braum Neon and hit GM back when I hit GM, so briefly. So those are, like, the two champs I feel like really comfortable talking about, like, in depth. Most of the ones, there are people that, like, I know stuff and, like, I'm somewhat qualified, but I'm not as qualified. Is Lucidity even good against Lucian? I've seen a lot of people, like, defaulting to Lucidity. That's one where I don't know as much about. Maybe APA can answer that one, because he has been a Victor enthusiast. Lucidity on the Victor here, if that's, like, what you would have went. Actually, the thing that I like the most so far is the Poke Varus. I think this is the perfect game for Poke Varus. You're looking to play early, you're looking to get people off of objectives, get good setup. Really good game for Poke Varus. So I like that a lot from Dig. They're just going all in the early game. They have a 2-get gold lead, so they're doing pretty well so far. Wait, I actually didn't even think that EG went 4-0 in this set, or this series, and Dig has 2 teams in this tournament, and they're 1-3. That's kind of a blower. Like, to be expected, but I don't think Ionian's really ever bad. Best via 900. Okay, so they use the Herald to just hit mid. It's not going to break a turret. But I actually like that a lot from Dig. It's good flash from Surdy too. A couple of reasons I like that a lot is they need to break mid to get the Victor, like, wave clear out. And it's, like, what really is going to give them access to camps and access to, like, easier setups, right, for Dragon. And also, like, I don't think that Aurelia breaking that top lane tower is, like, 100% necessary. And because of missed roams, like, they actually stopped a... Oh, oops. Alright, goodbye. Because of, like, the roams that Mist had in this one, it shut down Lortho getting really ahead in the matchup until now. So... Okay. Ah, good play from Dig. They're doing a good job so far this game. Like, they took the very early game comp. The onus was on them to win early, and they're doing it. So, this is good stuff. This is a bigger gold lead than, like, what we'd expect at this point, right? Like, a reasonable gold deficit for EGP would probably be, like, 1.5k. Like, with the game. But 4k is a lot. Or I get 3k, my bad. 3.5. And I think they have to siege Dragon. This is now just, like, all about, like, how they need to hold mid as long as possible now. But that's really tough because this item breakpoint for Aspect is rough. Nice wins in Risen tonight. Thanks, man. We're probably the best team in there, but now we can't play with Troy. So yeah. How'd your cast go? I know it was your first time on air. Troy, it's a capped league, and Troy is climbing really hard. So, Troy is a good player. So we had our support play mid, and we won pretty good with that, so that was good. UTD got rolled. Honestly, Akuma, we'll have a good match against Akuma now that we can't play with Troy. With Troy though, dude, it's not close. That team's draft. They just don't draft well. That's weird. And then they don't play well. Where's the cap for the league? It's 200 LP Masters. And Troy, I think Troy's GM now. He's on Troy 777. Troy's good, man. I think that I can, like, two of the guys I'm working with right now, for sure, can, like, maybe play on, like, a really low level, like, amateur team, like, for summer. It'd be, like, good experience for them. I think they're, like, actually, like, decent players. No, it's just, the cap's just 200 LP Master. Anyway, back to this one. Oh, wait. Hold on. I want to see that, actually. Yeah, that mistake from Aspect got punished really hard. Because he died twice off of that, right? Because he lost Flash, too. Was a blower. So they used both Heralds to break mid. I like that from Dig. We talked about how important it was to break mid in this comp. They managed to do so. Loldo hasn't gotten as big of a lead as I think because of Mist, but he did get a kill there. The item buffet, yep. Yeah, this is really, really tough for EGP at this point. It's like they have no prio on the map. They just have to, like, try and stall as long as possible. They lost mid to both rifts. The fact they got first drag, though, is going to buy them a lot of time. And this gold lead shouldn't get... It should stabilize now, like that plates are down, right? Like, they should be able to keep it around, like, 4K, like a deficit for a while. And they should honestly probably seed this next dragon like it's nothing. Oh god, Lucian just finished Reaver. Okay, Ludens is in. Ludens is good this game because just against all squishies, right? I'm actually curious to watch how JJ uses the Unbreakable. You can't stop Victor Laser with it, fun fact. Tomio spotted. I think that's a cute play, though, from EGP. Once again, we talked about how they can't contest any of these objectives. Leandri is always better. If there was a game for Ludens, it'd be this one. I can at least see the theory, right? The move speed's not bad. It can help you maybe dodge out on the Varus arrow. I agree with you with, like, the consistent damage that he's able to do, but that also leads to more Ludens procs, right? With the changes. If Aurelia can dive, yeah. I'm sure he has his own reasoning. Yeah, you can see how that I like that from Lore, though, trying to keep the wave back. I think he should have just kept it back. Because now, if I'm Aspect, or if I'm EGP, like, I don't like to talk about freezing lanes that much, but this would be a good time to freeze. I don't think you can freeze it there, but this is the time if you can, like, kill that wave, right? Like, just, like, keep that on your side of the map and just deny a wave. Those camps were down. There's the objectives on that side of the map. The objective on the opposite side of the map's down, right? That's the timer for it. Okay, so we do have some deport options for EGP, for Mega. But just trying to lose gracefully here still. Tomio gets it. So yeah, they've been able to stabilize. It's 5k gold now. It's just Dig's able to full court press, right? Whew. Oh, we're going. Okay, nice flash from Acadian. Surdy's got to go now. I think it's too deep. Really nice ult from JJ. Yeah, just a little bit too deep. I kind wonder what made them think they had the angle. I guess they just had Mega and good wards, so they want to go. But Aspect's not here yet. JJ kind of wastes Unbreakable there. But this ult makes up for it. Lands the auto on Gnar. It's really good. That ult's beautiful. Cut off their temple here, or they also lose setup for drag. That is true with the timer, but I think you can still see that dragon. It sucks, but like I feel like you almost have to, right? Like you want to make your play like as late into the game as possible if you're EG. Just like let Victor become like god status, right? And then maybe you have a chance. Maybe you can blow up a squishy. I get the timing of it, but it's a bit of an overreach. So, and I think importantly, everyone flashed that fight. Okay, Tomio was the only person with flash. Elder spawns. You won't be able to stop it. No, they still have time. They still have some time. They're only on 2 drags. Or down 2. Alright, so I spotted. I like that setup from Dig. Like, they understand that like everything was burned. They don't need to commit everything, and Yasuo does a good job of pushing people off. This is the best game I've seen from Dig so far this tournament, and then from Northern Arena as well. This is the Dig I was hoping to see. This is tough though. They just okay. I guess we are getting blood now. They have sturdy TP again, so maybe they can find something. But this is where Varus feels so good, right? Like holding this side of the jungle. Actually, Tomio. The fact that it's Tomio on Nidalee, the heals do help out a lot. Oh, interesting. Shiro doesn't have lifesteal for his rune choice. Alright, well they know what's going on. Oh, they're not in position for this at all. Wow. Dude, Dig. I guess they just see... Hold on. Oh, they saw 2 reset. Alright, never mind. Alright, so EGP just didn't clear out those wards, and Tomio reset, and they just insta-burn. Alright, good play. Bit more of a mistake from EGP, but still good play from Dig. I guess at the Seed Soul, yeah. Wow. This is a fucking clean game from Dig, man. Nice stopwatch. Seralda's on Varus is actually so gross. Yeah, dude, holy fuck, man. Dig played this game so well. Damn, they dropped the series? I give away 2 gifts. Wow, really good game from Dig. Wow, that was good shit from them. I mean, they got a lead and did not give up. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is much different. Oh, no-y. Dude, look at Ravish's face. Wait, this is so funny. Look at Ravish's face. He's like, yeah, that's good. Now he's like, oh? That's actually so funny. He's like, no, not Ari, please. Alright, so to be fair, we did see Kenvi lose on Kane, but there are some pretty gross moments in this matchup that you can do. But let's look at the big picture. I was just laughing at Ravish. So, Kalista can slam. Kalista has the potential to just, like, slam this lane, no? This is really, really, really good lane for them. So, EGP is setting up for Shiro to slam. Aspect on blind pick. And, yeah, they just took a duo. Victor is not banned, and I would like Victor quite a bit. Yeah. The slow field is real good. I mean, APA, you're just on the Victor train, man. That's what it really is. What I do like, the one thing I do like about Dig's comp is that, like, they can really push around. Like, they can really try and push around like Ori Callisto, right? Like, they have some good go buttons, but they need flash really bad. But, yeah. Also, the early Alistar pick I get, because it has been a huge pick for Mist throughout this entire year. But the Ari Kane duo is pretty tough. Like, against Lilia, like, it feels like Lilia is, like, just has the ability to kind of run the early game. And that's, like, when we bring up the win conditions once again for what each team wants to do. Acadian early playmaking doesn't really hit it. JJ on secondary engage, for me, is much preferred. Sometimes. I love how Kelsey and Empire just, like, you know, they're going to skip game 1. They fucking clean shit from Dig. They're in for game 2, man. I'm just gonna get all the hype notes about their team. It was mostly good stuff from Dig, though, in that game 1. Spawn, late game insurance, get a Lord of the Champ. It doesn't check the boxes as much for me, whereas aspects on something stable. Mid game on even footing, early game was a problem. Tell me how his tempo in this one. That's usually how EGP are, like, able to find a lot of their success. So I feel like they hit their boxes a little bit better. And also, Surdy got one of his best champs in Camille, even though it is blinded. So, let's see. Oh, also, hold on. Since Empire and Kelsey are back.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have some bad news. I did not get the job at Fruit Loops.
All right, hold on. Let's just hold on. Selfadine Elsaday 1313 is followed. Thanks, I appreciate that. Welcome to Proving Grounds VoD reviews. All right, let's just join me in this adventure that is Ravish's reactions to the hovers coming in, because I think these are really funny. So we got LeBlanc. It's spicy, right? All right, we got Azir. He's still kind of hopeful. All right, sounds good. Maybe. And then he realizes it's Ahri, and he's like, what? I can't get over that, man. That's actually really funny. Every Ahri we've seen on stage has not done very well, so... Okay, can Lilia do any sort of cheese? Oh, went for really late ward drop there. I guess trying to see if Kayn goes over the wall, which I like. Is Kayn starting Wolves? No. God damn it. Wait. Raptors. Do it. Just walk through mid. Nope. Alright. Sashiro and Mist get the lane first, which is good. They can bully. Yes. Yay. Krugs, yes, do this. Get second camp sooner. Second spawn for Lilia, like, if you do that, like, you don't really lose a lot from clear speed in the initial spawn, and you get more active time on the map with red buff. Yasui refreshing the Raptors ward. Kind of surprised that Acadian like didn't start on Raptors. But I guess he knows that his prio should be on the top side. But that's not how early level works for Lorlos 30. Unless he does this. Okay, so there's a little bit of tempo for that, but Surdy loses quite a bit of gold. That's the trade. Good trade there for the bot lane of Dig. That's actually pretty important. How does Ahri laning even work? Well, Yasui's having a tough time of it this go. When did she show up again? Faker played her like season 6 or something. And it was like gross. Jensen doesn't count. So Tomio just gets double crab here. Wait, hold on. How exactly did that pan out? Yeah, so Acadian's behind because he went for that prank on the top lane, right? Dude, aspect laning here is actually really sick. Look at that. Yeah, it's mid diff too, but Acadian also lost tempo going for the top play. And Acadian set up for blue. I mean, I think the game plan here for Dig is just like, it is one shot or bust. Is Alistar is engaging on 2 people and we're one-shotting both of them, or we lose the fight. That is the game plan. Bot even leashes the double crab, which is pretty sweet. Surdy gets camped. And he doesn't have flash. Okay. Yeah, I'm really surprised actually that Lorlo goes non-tank route. Just takes... Isn't like tank Kragus pretty good in the Camille? Like, isn't it kind of playable? If you go Bramble into the Bombies? Because like you would kill Camille's W sustain. I'm kind of asking. I actually don't know. Doesn't have enough AP damage because of Ahri. Oh, if they went Victor and tank Gragas, I got the setup would be easier to execute. I have not been sold on the Ahri Kayn combos we've seen so far. It seems like a Scrim God. Maybe it's Scrim God champs. Ooh, EGP is going for something funky. The fact that Tomio is showing here though gives it away. Oh, never mind. Alright, so Shiro burns flash for the play, but overall, they miss a little bit of a creep wave, but pretty... I like Light setup from EGP. It's kind of cool. So that wins him the dragon. Kane's responding properly, getting topside camps. Alright, we were playing a Gage Gallia. I don't know, man. That's for you to sort out. Put a firm request to camp top. Yeah, if you're able, like, I remember watching Bin play like Omnistone Ignite, and if you are able to gank that lane or pressure that lane, it is actually like an unbeatable setup. But that's not the case here from the looks of things. They want to focus on the Callisto lane, as they probably should. So yeah, that would have been a question mark for me as well. Small thing, but I do really like how, like, Camille, you know, mind you, very powerful ganks, right? She was looking mid there, or hovering. So I like that from Surdy. Tomio did lose his bot camps to help out with that bot, or top camps to help out with the bot play, but it helps Kane a little bit, but Kane's still a little bit behind. And Aspect's actually covering this lane to make sure that Kane's not here, so Surdy's able to get this in. So once again, pretty good team play here from EGP. They're looking to dive. Okay. Tomio's gonna get... Dude, EGP. Let's go. Good setup. Alright, they know top camps are gone, so Tomio bases, just does his 2 bot camps. Not even. Screw the red, man. Timing's now. And Surdy crashes the wave top, so he has TP. This is good play. Once again, really, really, really good team play from EGP. I know they lost game 1, but we saw flashes of this in the early game. This is understanding how your 3 lanes work together. This is good. I mean, Acadian's here for the play, but it's more so just Surdy coming and zoning him off, right? Alright. It's the fast base. Honestly, that's not the worst execute in the world. He doesn't give away any gold. And the timer's low enough where you actually base faster. He didn't really have any, like, he could have walked to red, but that's it. I would have paid to hear him do that on stream, though. That's for sure. Oh my god, mid got second blue. Okay. So off of that bot play, because of the lingering a little bit, I know there was a replay, but I assume the Dig just got first say on the rift, so they're just going to swap and go for the Herald, which is, I'd say, a good play from them. Because they get something. That said, I think they could have done it without fully swapping the lanes, just based on the fact that they would have gotten back out onto the map first. And this is going to gift some more plates over to Shiro. So that might be a little bit of an overcommit from Dig. I'm not 100% sure on that one because there was a replay. But there is a potential for that. Those are going to get zoned off of a couple waves. Surdy, though, has other thoughts. He's going to go for the outplay. Nope. Okay. So this is good for Dig. They're going to probably take first brick. We'll see. Yep. So they catch up a little bit on that. It's not the worst death in the world from Surdy. Okay, so Aspect gets slammed. Nice barrel. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Oopsies. Couple oopsies here from EGP with the hands. I wonder if that ward saw the Alistar, because Aspect walks really far up for that. I actually like how Yusui holds Charm until now, too, because he's up against the wall. JJ flashes over the taunt, which I think is pretty nice, actually. Shiro focusing on Ari's not the move there. She has another ult charge left. She flashed out. I guess Spawn flashes the Q preemptively from Tomio. That's nice. If he gets slapped there, things could go sour. Good barrel from Lore, though. A little bit of luck, but good barrel. Good ult from Mist. Surdy knocks him out, though. I think if he waits for the knock-up and then goes, it's good. And then the re-engage is just a little bit desynced, and Shiro has to burn flash now. Just get over the wall, though. Okay. Aspect TP'd bot. Get no other play. Get me out of here. We don't need to see this. Okay, it's a good play from Dig. No, I think the most important thing for them is that Kane is now, like... Kane's in the game. That's, like, he got 2 kills, 2 assists. He is now in the game. As we are blitzing towards this. Top side. Also, Aspect TPing bot there and having to walk back mid. He actually lost a lot of gold off of that. So he fell a little bit behind from that play in the aftermath. As Dig responded to the 4-man setup. Oh boy. Goodbye. Okay. Whoa. Surdy's dead. Wow. Okay. It's a bit disrespectful from EGP. I think they're going for like the counterplay here, and they were like Tomio just like a little bit desynced. They didn't realize that Dig got to that point, so not respecting the fact that they just sent 4 top and that Dig could be here, and they were. So good stuff. I gotta see a reset. Guess they want spawn mid. Kane has transform. I assume that's why he's basing. You gonna go blue? Oh, I didn't see it yet. Oh, we're starting up Rift. Really? We do have top line prio. I always talk about how top line prio is the move. Look at this. Good example, right? Ari has to go catch it. Now you get Rift. It's more important than if your support's there first or not. It's all about that top line prio, man. Whoa. Okay, JJ gets chunked out and burns ult there. That's actually really rough for Dig. They lost a couple of big ults. So this is a bit of an oops. Right, we talk about tempo a lot and snowballing. And so Lorlo looks for Surdy. Surdy does burn his ult, right? But I think Lorlo's ult's more important, and he has to back off. And then JJ goes in with Spawn and Yasui were not ready to follow up. So he gets chunked out and has to burn his ult too. And that's 1 reset or 2 resets where they don't have TP. So this just gives Dragon over to EGP. That's a pretty big mistake from Dig. Maybe we can theory craft how they could have played this better. Okay, so they want the fight, and Surdy goes and marks Thor, though. Oh, the Everfrost just missed. And I think that the E got stopped by Surdy. It's a good play from Surdy. And then JJ just goes in. They're split. It's a split call. And then because of that, the failed engage, they just lose Dragon. Wow. That's a bit of an oops, right, with the overextension. They could have, because like they could have waited. I know like they failed the engage, but like they could have, if Lorlo TP's here, right? And they had 4 up here.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have some bad
Oh shit,
news.
what's up, Axe? Thanks,
I did
man.
not
Not
get the
necessary, but I
job at
appreciate it.
Fruit Loops.
And then there's 5 here, right? For EGP, right? He can like Lorlo can at least like threaten like around here, right? With the 5, like they just have river control. Like they don't have to go for the fight there, right? They can kind of hold their shit. Make sure they get the next wave, and then, you know, get first say into here, right? Because they have the split. As long as Lorlo doesn't get focused down, right? Which would be the play for EGP, right? Just take out the flanker. EGP do have a lot of good tools to deal with flanks as well, if they are able to, you know, find the initiation on the flank. Oh, I have a water thing. Okay, aspect that's the flash, but still gets the wave. It's well worth, and now the response. Lorlo has to flash. Some weak side police. Okay. Is he blue can at this point? I can't tell. Yeah, okay. He just moved while he W'd. He is blue can. So I can't tell the transform from here. They didn't show it on cast. Oh my god, the minion bug. Riot Games. There's not going to be much going on. Digger not responding to aspect though, so that's a wave lost. And see, like this is one thing that I've seen Dig guilty of, and why I really liked EG going into the mid game is they're not responding to that top wave, and now they're gonna get pulled. Right? They're late to this top wave. That's a double triple wave that's being lost. Oh my god, Surdy. Yeah, look at this, right? Like this wave being lost here at this timer is not necessary. And that's like one thing that I saw a lot of Dig in Northern Arena in their VoD reviews that I didn't like. One of the reasons I thought EGP would get the best from here. That's a Dig look good today so far, but okay. They do not do this very quickly, but they can secure it with Callisto. But Mist is real down low. Yeah, this is not good. Ooh, well played by Spawn. Well played by Surdy as well, but it's a doomer. A little bit greedy from EGP trying to play too fast. Like once you get to this point, ooh, this is like the really good setup from Dig. Like that's not close. It's a nice Everfrost from Yasui too. That's a part of the game where Ahri does feel pretty good. So, yeah, they clean up. The fact they took down Spawn was big, but I think the Baron's still gone. That was a good heads-up play, though, by Surdy. Yeah. Tell me I just has no chance. Oh, but they force him out because, once again, Spawn's dead. Okay. So that's a big trade from Surdy that they were able to do that. This is a doomer angle and setup here. Once they get collapsed upon. And because they were already chunked out, they were using spells on the Baron. Okay, so off reset. Catching our sides again. Kane finished Mirror Mana before Prowers. It's fine. Prowers will be next. And then he gets scary. See if Acadian has the Cambion mechanics. I'm sure he does. And Yasui is still shoving inside with Dragon spawning. So that's going to force EGP to do it right now. Oh, nice steal. Big from JJ. Wait. Split fight. Oh, they just... Spawn's just able to get right on Shiro. And then Spawn goes and cleans up Surdy. Good fight from Spawn. He was coming in from a really good angle. Like, once again, spells have already been used. And it was stolen by Acadian, so... Good play from Dig. They are now up 3.5k gold. Holy shit, EGP. Come back in this. Wow. What happens? Because this is not the best angle for them, right? Like, Surdy in side lane is real good, but Dig feels okay at this point. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What the fuck is that? Oh my god. What is this champion? I take back all the bad things I said about Kane. I'm sold. Nah, he got really accelerated. Okay, Dig. How do they lose this? Like, I'm not, like, even trying to, like, you know, flame beat me in, but, like, this is a game where, like, I know they're champions, like, it's not the dream team fight, but if you're up this much, man, this game should probably be wrapped. What does EGP do to come back? Good play from JJ. Yeah, really good. Dude, Elgin Ravish got to cast a fucking banger. Okay. Oh, Alistar's dead. There's Rend. Surdy throws his life away, but they know that Acadian doesn't have ults. Oh my god, Shiro. Sorry, Jensen, no guests today. I'm on broadcast tomorrow, so I need time to prep for that. I just need to make sure I get through it all. Dude, Shiro plays this fight so fucking well. Watch this. So, did he have Rend stack on a minion? Yeah, he stacks the Rend on this minion to get a reset. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hitting the controller there 4 times is a little bit interesting, but... Oh my dear lord. This guy's so fucking good, man. O to be EG. And have Shoryu, Shiro, and Deathly all in the same org. Not to mention contracts as well. And Tomio. Holy shit. And Sven. Dude, I still cannot get over this Kane damage, but now that Kane doesn't have ults, I actually think that's the mistake from Dig. Like, I know that, like, this is, like, pretty far up from them, but I'm kind of... I think that Acadian using ult here is the oops. Because I think he needs to save it for Shiro at this point. And JoJo. Now, we're just going to go through every position now. And. Yeah. O to be EG. And be 4-0 in Proving Grounds. That was a sick play from Shiro. Holy shit. Interesting Kaisa build. We don't usually see this, but I'm sure they've done some calculations behind it. I think that over-indexing on having a health bar and lifesteal is really good this game. And Winter, our emergency sub at the start of the spring. Yeah. Winter ain't bad either. Okay, so EGP, hold on. Hold on. So why are Dig forcing this when Acadian's not here? Oh, EGP force it. Well, it's not the hottest engage, but it does get the barrel out for not. The Surdy can just reset, which is fine to do. Oh. Oh. What? You can do that? What? Missed? Excuse me? Oh, he tries the R to dodge out on the Lily asleep, but it still gets him. And now Shiro goes. Yeah. Okay, so that was a pretty good play by Miss, but I just don't know why Dig's fighting without Acadian here, right? Like that's just like pushing a little bit too fast, no? He's your Fed member. Easy. That was pretty sick, Mist. I didn't know about the interaction. I do now. 315 appointment bot and destroy bot mental. So they're TPing for Baron. This is aggressive. But I think they see it as they have inhibs up and jungler down. And they're going to use it to... Oh, they're going to split. Wait. JJ oopsies the combo there, I think. And Surdy gets out. They stick the base and get out. Oh my god, dude. This game... What? Oh, I would have paid good money. I would have paid money to cast this game. This is a fucking banger. Yeah, so the over-indexing on health bar and lifesteal, like what I was talking about with Shiro, I think BT is really, really, really smart. RFC to me makes sense because they're all squishies, right? And I think that's like where they're lacking now because like they botched 2 fights and now the EGP is starting to catch up because of a comp, right? We're putting 5 bot versus Barrage. The strats are being leaked. Importantly, Shiro doesn't need a flash for that, so Acadian gets picked. Spawn gets out with a Z. Yasui's looking for flank angle. Wait, is he going to cut the wave? Okay, so EGP. I got a rent stack on Kane and Stotem, overpowered. Attaboy, Shiro. Dude, I was looking at you autoing 2 minions to get the Ren reset in that fight where you saved the game. That was dirty. I caught that. I don't think I don't know if I would have caught that on cast. I had a feeling that that's what you did the first time. That was that was fucking gross. Okay. So we're now at 3k diff and even on souls or mountains. So the next one's soul point. And honestly, at this point, like I would rather be EGP. Like you just have to worry about Acadian, but you have some tools to deal with him, right? And you have tools to deal with flankers as well. The little details. Goddamn, Shiro, why are you so good? So this is good from Dig. If JJ can get one off, but Surdy stops it. And JJ gets stymied. And then they're all squishy, so they reset the fight and EGP win. Wow, and Acadian never got in. Hold on, watch this. Dude, Surdy actually stuffs the engage with a hook shot. That's gross. Watch this from Surdy. Holy shit, dude. That's really good. And I think JJ didn't see that, so he kind of flashed in place. Lorlo tries to get around. Acadian doesn't get in because he gets drowsied by Tomio, so really good play by him. He gets the 3-man sleep, and then Surdy poops him like a balloon. Wow. Hari looked very useful this game. She made, I think, a total of 2 really good plays. The flank angle was good, but... Oh my god, he lives. Oh, he doesn't live. Doesn't matter. Hit the Nexus. Holy shit, dude. I would be mental boomed if I was Dig. You won up in gold, or you lost up in gold. I missed that? My god. What a game. Dude, EGP actually just, like, outhands them. Oh, Jensen, I saw you made a video on Twitter. I will have to check that out afterwards. The Zoomers are rising up. You got some pretty talented Zoomers, man. I am a fan. Braum. Do it. Yeah, Braum's good. Braum's good this game. Okay. So what do we want to do? Well, let's bring up the win cons again. Alright, so what do we have here? Tomio getting tempo. Nope. Not as much this game, right? Because we gave away the Udyr. Aspect stability. Yeah, very much so. But they denied the Ori from Aspect. Honestly, it's about time someone did that. Then they banned out. I guess Alistar is pretty good into these 2 champs. Because usually, like, you want to, like, leave it up, like, if you're, like, planning on going Braum. And then it's Braum to mitigate damage from Aphelios. You can stuff an Ori ball. It's not the best matchup into Leona, but it's a I like Jinx Braum a lot as a combo. No more Camille for Surdy. The only thing that is freeze Secret Weapon Azir. The only thing I really like, I'm not a huge fan of, is if I'm like Dig, is I personally think that Gnar is good in a Gangplank. Like I really think if you're a good Gnar player, you can win that matchup pretty good. And I also Azir into Ori Aphelios is they have 2 stuns to cancel any Shurima Shuffle coming in, but terrain against these 2 is really good, and EGP have good terrain between Gnar, Azir, and then even Lilia to set it up, right? Sucks we have taxes, Dig gotta pay. Samira plus Camille, what can you do? Oh boy. I mean, to be fair, this isn't the Samira comp, right? It's just they're scared of the Samira comp. Okay. I mean, I feel like both teams have ways to win the game. Like, Udyr can get some tempo early, right? Spawn has to position really, really, really well and carefully this game. This is asking a lot from Spawn. A lot from Spawn. So, I'm a little bit worried about that, but... And then, I'm just not a huge fan of GP and the Gnar. Every single time I see GP and Gnar, I see the Gnar winning it. not Tally's GP. Tally's GP is very good. Okay, hold on. What's the setup here? So Surdy's hanging around and finds Udyr solo start. Oh, that's good scouting. Does Lilia dare go Raptors to Raptors here? No. Aphelios and Leona got to bot first. I think both junglers pathing towards bot makes some sense to me. But I like it better for the Jinx lane, just because Jinx always just has say over the wave with her big rocket, right? If you want to auto down those caster creeps or like AoE them down, you always can. So, JJ actually burning Aftershock really early too means that Mist and Shiro could look for trade as we move on. Tomio once again, true savants despite his age, going Raptors Krugs into red, so you have more uptime on the map with red, and then the buffs respawn faster second. Or the camps respawn faster second, and if you get those camps, then you're zoomed ahead. But we'll be behind of the Udyr, and they aren't both going to bot crab, so it's a little bit concerning. Pretty quiet early game. Kill this crab. We're aspect is Prio. And Tomio's bailing for that second crab. That makes sense. Both mids are going to back and TB back. Just make sure they're able to do their shit for this one. Ooh, there was actually a timer where Acadian could have like walked mid and harassed aspect on this TP if he wanted to. I don't know if he gets there in time. He probably doesn't get there in time. But if he walked through mid, he could have. Potentially. That would have been nice. I like it like chunks out of like someone like after they like TP. Real good. Oops. Yeah. Ooh, he didn't follow that up. I think he might have been able to follow it up. It is Lilia. Lilia's very fast. Okay, so Tomio does lose his flash, but he still gets all these camps. And now here comes the power of Braum. Leona does win trades at this level, and Spawn does have a level, so I like the fact that JJ is trading into here, but that was well played from Shiro Miss still. Those guns Aphelios to stay over the wave. What I don't like though is like Digger playing the wave there. And you got Tomio's flash, right? So, like... Or Digger not playing the wave, my bad. So, like, what you could do here is you could fast reset. Like, try and, like, get back out and, like, have first save for this dragon. Because, like, you... I know, like, the Orio's here is, like, somewhat a handshake. But the fact that, like, Tomio doesn't have flash... Oh, wait. Why did Lorlo TP there? Is this wave shoving out? Oh, okay. His wave is shoving out. And he's out of mana, so he bases and TPs back on a good buy timer for him, but... So he has itemization advantage, but that's kind of curious. Manage their wave wrong? Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that. Like, I think they could have set up a cleaner dragon. They still... Yeah, because they get forced off here now. Like, you don't have to play the 2v2 there, right, to get that. If you just play the wave, you have the right guns on Aphelios where you have wave control. And now they lose tempo off of that, and now all of a sudden EGP are able to get back on the map first. Create a freeze state when getting Graviton. Well, they could get a freeze, but I'm saying that, like, they should slow stack and then make a dragon play. Because Tomio doesn't have flash, and so, like, off that, if you crash a bot wave, that might be enough just to dissuade EGP from doing drag. Instead, though, because of that, there was a bunch of tempo, and EGP now gets the dragon, right? Because Jinx crashes, and Aphelios doesn't have those guns anymore. And Jinx came back with mana, right? So you can always crash when you have mana on Jinx. Booties for the 80s first, each. They lose Herald, but they go for swaps and RTPs to catch the wave. That's fine if Nar uses that. They're going to hold wave a little bit to just deny some couple creeps if they can. But overall, Rift goes over to Dig, which in my opinion is trading up early. I think that gold is prioritized early. Yeah. The Nash Shen. Yeah, I'm kind of with you. I would rather have gold if you're gonna make that trade. So it's not the fact that EGP got that first dragon though was good and a bit of a misplay from Dig. Like, at least they got something, right? Not that losing your flash on jungler instantly. Ooh, that's interesting. I know it Spawn's like gonna get in range for that, but that's just. I feel like they could have set up a team play to do something. Dorlo uses top pry to come to this timer and harass mid a little bit, but he gets chunked out pretty bad. Yeah, Suri's gonna get played off this. Yeah, Lorlo had to straight up base and bail. He loses a lot for that. Wow, that's a good punish from Telmio. Telmio does lose his bot camps for that. Or I think he lost. Did he lose blue? No, he didn't. It was defended by Shiro. That's good. Cute base stop. I like the trap placement too. They realize that one's basing, so they're just trying to harass that. They're going to crash this. So this is actually kind of a weird base from Dig, because they're going to get it out onto the map late for Dragon. That's set, but they will have item advantage. But I think it's too late. I think I needed to do that last wave. Oh. That's a flash. Wait, he sidesteps it? So each flash. So Shiro goes down. That's a big sleep. It's a good setup from Dig. Good flash from Spawn to get him out, but he's on the wrong side of the map. I don't think it matters, though. Hold on. Power of Braum. Oh! Okay. It's split. Who won this series? You just gotta watch and find out, Griffin. The Zoomers did. I like the TP from Dig. Like, it's really good. It's on the Dragon timer. Like, Shiro's greeting for plates here and doesn't have a lantern out. They weren't on the same page. Like, you need Jinx and Braum to be by each other. He does his best to buy time. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Miss could have tried to save ult to cancel Leona E, but ult's fine. It was well placed. And then, good stopwatch here from Telmio. I know he goes down, but he buys a lot of time. Spawn's on the wrong side of the map, which makes this like really weird. And then Surdy and Udyr or Acadian do this like mass, like weird chase. I guess he does finally go down. Wait, the guns? Oh! Tragic. They lose a big wave bot too. Alright, good play from Dig. I like the TP a lot from Dig. So that's a dragon. TP is real good. Mist was trying to clear out all those wards to prevent that. You could see like he was like dropping like control wards in the lane. But they snuck one in. So that's good. Surdy versus the Udyr. He gets Acadian's flash, okay. Good observing. Go XT. I think it was Ops too. Okay, so DIGA are using that now. They're going to get a tower out of this. That's good. A lot of gold on the spawn. It's still a really high ask for spawn this game. There's a lot of terrain in CC that he has to deal with on Aphelios with little to no help. At least in terms of the terrain that Dig can use to manipulate his position, right? The GP is about it. GP and Ori are like good zoning, right? But if there's ever an angle from EGP, it's only Leona and Udyr, really. So if I'm EGP, I'm just like I'm gonna let them take river and then look for any angle possible using like their jungle. That's kind of my goal in fights. That's where the good setup comes in. Ooh. Hold on. I think I caught something here. Yo, if I'm Aspect, by the way, once again, I don't like to talk about freezing like too much. You know, it's like a bit of a meme. This is a good way that you can freeze, right? There's nothing to do on the map. There's no cloud for a minute. I guess never mind. It's only a minute. If this is 2:30, these camps are down, and this is 2:30, you freeze that wave because you just kill off a lane against the enemy team. There's nothing else to do. Yeah, it's like you need to you want to like push that out to like get reset for Dragon, right? Like the TP. But that like if it's a different timer there, that's one that you could freeze. Like that this is like the right map state for it, right? I'm not I think that like the whole meme of like LS like saying like, oh, just freeze the wave, right? It's like it was over killed, but like that is the map state where you do it. Your camps are down, there's no objective on the opposite side of the map, no barons up. Kill it. Freeze the wave. This is good, though, because he's going to crash it, and then he bases in TP's mid, which is fine. It's still textbook. But I think they're seeding it. Yeah, they are seeding it. Alright, good from Nor, though. They know that they're seeding it, right? So he just uses Cannon Barrage to catch that wave. It's the correct play. Tomio gets all these camps, and his bot side's gone, so EGP is trading up in gold, which they need to do. And as Jensen mentioned, dragons don't matter as much. It's Cloud Soul. This is fine. This is more than fine. Yeah, they get a kill out of it too. Gordo greeds a little bit for that wave. So, that ends up being pretty damn good. They aren't able to fully crash it, but that's fine. They'll take the kill. They'll take all that. So, gold's even now for giving up that dragon. This is good play from EGP. Once again, I really think that if EGP gets into like the Herald, the first Herald at an even footing, they're like a good macro team. Like they make good decisions. And that's why I thought they'd come out in this series. Going back, Dig definitely should have 2-0'd, but hey, EGP also beat them with their hands in a couple of those fights, so props to them. They deserve to win that second game after that. Absolutely. This third game is really close, too. I think I like EGP's comp a little bit more as the game goes on as well. Just because once you get LDR, and I assume Leandri's on Aspect. Did he go Leandri's this game? He's in the 2 health stackers. 2.5. Swap back. Oh, I want Lunens. Okay. Lilia want Leandri's. Okay. I wonder if that means he's going to go Zoni second. He's going to be like big engage with Surdy and play for squishies. So it looks like that's a setup. But, oh, no. You go Nashers. You just hit stopwatch. This is a good timer, though, for EGP for this next dragon, right? They have everything up. Tomio can find a big engage here. And, they don't have LDR yet on Shiro. They want RFC. Shiro, if you're still in here, are you going RFC so you can outzone the Aphelios, or outrange the Aphelios, I assume? And the Ori. Instead of LDR. where you will most likely pick that up next. Maybe. I think it'll be necessary by then. Team relies so heavily on getting into range, so staying out of range with RFC is preferable. Okay. Yeah, I get that. They're short range, yeah. They have Udi or Leona. Is it OP in games like this? Yeah. Okay. I'm curious. I see like two and a half health stackers. So with Braum Leona, you can, or Braum Jinx, you can melt through frontline, but that obviously that makes sense as well, what you're saying. All right, so this is good for EGP. They have one side that's pushing, so it's going to force Dig to make a decision. And Surdy is about to hit Mega. As aspects, they're getting PTSD from the TPs. If we didn't have Azir, maybe LDR more useful. Okay. Ooh, nice chip damage on the JJ. And they found Yusui, and Surdy just runs him down. Wow. How does JJ get caught here? Just a zap. Holy shit. A zap and a winner's bite, man. It's kind of tragic. You get Lorlo's flash. Okay, so that's it. Wow. I don't even really want to say that EGP had great setup there. Another zap? Okay. Get Dragon. Get Dragon, use your tempo. They're crashing away bot too, so this is really good. And then this is smart by them too. They realize that the Dragon play, they get Dragon for free, and so they're not sending everyone. Oh, Surdy goes a little bit too far up. Yeah, that's an oops. Yeah, that's an oops. Because when's the blue trinket come down? Right there, right? So if you're Surdy, all you have to do is just play Baron, right? So you just have to just play up. But he knows that. I don't need to harp on that. So yeah, they get one ult out. Nice ult from Lore though, because it is harassing Shiro. But ooh. Okay, Aspect. Well played. Really well played. There's some decent moments from both teams, but Dig trying that's really greedy. And also keep in mind, at this point, this bot wave, this is the power, what I was talking about, with Dig too. And, my diagnosis of them. In the setup of this, right? I know we're gonna go way back. Look at these side waves, though. Right? And look at how Dig are playing mid. They have two side waves that are set up to crash into them right now. And Lortho has TP. You could easily ult TP to join a fight. And so I think that, Dig lose out so much on this play just because they send everyone mid and then lose. Right? And they're not playing their sides. And EGP are playing sides, and they're the younger team, right? You have Aspect goes up. EGP, they seed mid wave. They're A-okay doing this. And then Aspect, once he gets back, that's when they take the fight. And he goes the long way, right? Well, he goes the long way until he realizes that he doesn't have to. And then EGP just land a winner's bite, and JJ a little bit too far up there. But, this is the power of playing sides, because, Dig going for this Baron, at this point, if I was Dig, I'd probably just send someone bot to eat that wave, right? And just, lose minimum. But they go for the Baron, and it's a pretty risky play because they're losing both sides eventually, right? So they're losing their one side now. Yep, so that's one side lost. And then EGP, they get a stacked wave. And their other side, because they go for this fight, they're able to get their other side. But they still, completely lost a side and didn't set up either side before that objective to trade evenly, right? And they don't get anything on that side wave. Now that one's pushing back to EGP. They got minimum. So EGP are managing their sides much better as the younger team and still getting objectives. So they're only down 1k gold now, and they're eating 2 waves now when they get back on the map. It's really good. It's really good. Really, really, really good play from the young team. Yeah, it's 500 gold lead, even on drags. When a game goes late and even like this, I usually like in-game coach diff. Missed to saying all these things in comms. At the speed I'm saying them. I told you. Hey man, I believed you guys. I got both predictions exactly right today. Exactly. Ooh. Look at this TP. They're going for spawns flash. They get it. Flash out shockwave. Really good play from Surdy. Ooh, Aspect getting a little frisky there. Good shit. Really good setup from EGP once again. Wait, where's Aspect's TP? Yo, I feel like Aspect has to TP to the tower here. There it is. Alright, it's a little bit late. So that's one way that EGP could have made this a little bit cleaner, but still they get the win. Overall, good play. Dig aren't sweeping as they walk up mid. Those lane wards are so powerful. A lot of teams, like especially that I see in collegiate, really underrate them. They milk GPs. Dude, they could step off right now and be fine. But I think they want to bait out this Baron because like their sides are set up to crash. So if they keep Dig here, it's really good. Oh, missed autos the barrel? Wait. Okay, Surdy misses. They was missed. Just get out. Shiro has sums, so they're okay. Aspect. Holy shit. Is this super mega? Oh no, it's just a... Oh my god, look at this empowered Q from Shiro. Oh my god. Yeah, no. They won. They won Winter. Winter's in here troller dodging. Ultra Instinct Aspect. That was really, really good. Why are we in a replay? What's being taken? Damn, man. Wow. Dude, look at this. Look at this play from Shiro. Oh, man. I love when ADs use terrain. Holy shit. I mean, that just, like, gets you that first tower, most likely, no? Oh, Yasui, why are we running Scorch on Oriana this game, man? Go Gathering Storm. I know APA would be molding about that. APA is a Gathering Storm enthusiast. You're a Gathering Storm enthusiast. Both mids have Scorch? You gotta go Scorch in that matchup? Come on, you're about to say no, you don't. Gathering Storm. Yeah, TNA's, yeah. Okay. Maybe I'm just showing. Scorch him. There it is. There it is. See? I had faith in him. Lane prio greater than scaling. Fuck gathering of these matchups. Alright, I just started the mid lane fight in my chat. Good work, me. Chovy takes Scorched. He is right. We're defaulting to Chovy. Scorch doesn't affect prio. Ooh. Alright, a little bit of a mistake here. It is heavy trading that way, yeah. I started the mid lane fight, guys. Soldier outside of wave, yeah. Alright, resetting before Baron. Dude, the chip damage coming out from these rockets is just gross. And like the zaps. Jesus. And now the Lilia. Okay, so we're gonna get an Udyr flank. Serdi has Mega stacked. He doesn't have Mega though, but he should TP insta. Shockwave only hits missed. They find Aspect. Wait, Shiro died? Okay, so Shiro has no sums. They're timing it, and he gets chain stun. Nice barrel from Lorlo. Lorlo goes down. Wait. Okay, hold on. What is... Aspect? Okay, nice stopwatch here from Spawn. Wow. Oh my god. Okay, that was actually played really well from both Spawn and Aspect. That's game. They have wave. Holy shit, dude. Oh man. As someone who has been saying that everyone's been sleeping on Aspect, like, ever since fucking... when did I start saying that? Probably Cup. Because I wasn't on big broadcast. This is a good series for those stonks, man. Holy shit. Aspect's a beast. Alright, give me a sec. We'll get in the second game. Let's check chat real quick. I block Ori Q with E. Where is it? Ori ult, so I can't block GPQ for the barrel and kill Dan. Yeah. That was tough. I mean, like, Shiro doesn't have any sums there, right? It's more appealing with Braum than it is with, excuse me. Guaranteed top 6? Damn. That's pretty sweet, man. Congrats. I saw an amateur team's guaranteed top 3 somewhere, too. I think it was from Myra, the wildcard manager. Which doesn't surprise me. I'm a little bit surprised at how well amateur teams are doing. A little bit. Like, they are overperforming just a hair. But, yeah. Like, for me, they're overperforming, like, just a hair. But I'm still, like... I'm a little bit surprised. Okay, I know that DNA is in the chat, so we'll get on to this series and what we think of this as more Braum showing up. Dude, I'm telling you, the new patch, it was all, like, pseudo nerfs for Braum. Like, he was still decent on this patch. Like I said, this is the only champion I feel like very qualified to talk about. But chocolate mooncake Zoe bubbles for breakfast or what? All right, so TSM's win conditions. Early game blitz. TSM and Dig actually play pretty similar. I mean, like, Dig A. Plus 24 CS lead. Okay, so what we've seen out of TSM so far is that they are just blitzing. Like, all they're doing is playing for early game. Like, they're playing Zoe, they're playing Sat, they're playing Rumble. And they're just, like, playing for Babip to just zoom. And then they're just going to go from there. Cody's the insurance. DNA is the insurance for Dig. But it's the Meech Kingdom, right? So we're going to do everything that we can do to set up Meech. Alright. Give me, like, 2 minutes here, guys. I need to grab a cough drop before we get into this one. I want to make sure my voice is okay for tomorrow. Give me a sec. Alright. Sorry, guys. But I'm going to make sure we're good to go. Alright. Hall's cough drops. We got the cold mint version. I like the honey ones better, but you gotta mix it up every once in a while, right? Keep a variety in life. Okay. So, a couple bruisers with the Seraphine. A little bit lacking on AP damage, but it's not going to matter too much, only in the Udyr. And it's going to be all about the flanks here for Rel. I think the one tricky part is that the only person that can like really mark flanks is going to be Dragoon. And like Braum kind of can. But against Rel, it's like a little bit tough. Just especially like when Rel does have flash. And you want Dragoon to be a bash brother with Yami, right? So that might be something that that DIGM somewhat struggle with in this draft. And they are going to be seeding priority in one lane early. And then in jungle matchup a little bit. Yeah, but it's fine. Okay, so Hyami's starting on a solo camp without a leash means he's going to be pretty far behind the Udyr. And Dragoon does get the scout down, so they know that both junglers are pathing bot, which makes a bit of sense. It does help Dragoon out in this lane. Gives him a little bit more space to play aggro. As Meech flashes level 1. Wow. That's a big trade to get in return. So a big summoner spell, but a big trade, so they do have a health bar advantage. But Meech is going to have Sand the Wave. Oh boy. Okay. Now I really want to look at this. Observers? So I don't know like if my king missed a Q to lead to this. I wish I did. Oh, good shit from Cody and your son. Like they definitely understand the limits here. We got the wave Wayne first. Yeah, Dig got the Wayne first. This is kind of weird. This ends up going this way. Maybe you just try and like hit wave like right as it like walks in, so like going for trades. They also get the Guardian early for free, so that's part of that as well. So I really just want to know like if King missed a Q. I don't think he did because he follows up with Q right then. So I guess TSM just know if they heavy trade this, they can all in level 2. And they have level 2. And after Meech burns flash, you can notice that King's not hitting the wave, whereas your son is. That's really big. For a team that likes to win off Meech, and TSM drafting early and then wanting to play early, that's a tough start for DIGM. Yeah, I'm going to be doing so good on time today, guys. I have plenty of time to prep for this stuff tomorrow. Like this from Babip. It's... Wait, what happened to Yami's jungle path here? Oh, okay, so he got double crab because bot lane went down. And now Haunter's going to slow crash this wave. And so they can contest Yami's jungle camps. And because he got double crab, doesn't have level 4. Also looks like he skipped Gromp. So Yami's really, really, really far behind as well. Yeah, so he's already down 3 camps. That hurts. Okay. So Yami's down 4 camps. And they can't go for the dive because he doesn't have 5 or 6. They just don't feel comfortable. And for me, like, this is like where TSM's like at the strongest, because like I don't think the TSM has played that well as a team throughout this. Like, it's just mostly been all like a lot of individual plays. I think that it was good to see Babip and Haunter link up on that top pressure, but I think that like when Babip gets Udyr, I would just wouldn't let them have that champion. It's so easy for him to just get himself a lead and keep on zooming through. That's me personally. If you guys had a different read on it, I think the Udyr Hecarim matchup's a fine handshake, and I think the Hecarim's like still really broken. It just enables you to make so many plays. Uh-oh. Okay, that's expensive. Dragoon has to flash and TP from a Haunter. Pressure. Yami's stabilized in the jungle, but him being behind still pretty painful. Is okay, DNA trades, so he loses a couple creeps. Sword did flash for that though, so that's a play now where like Dig can look for a Hecarim Seraphine combo. It's pretty good. You can line up the Fear and the Charm pretty good. watching mid. Okay, so Udyr crosses. Alright, good play. So Hyami and Dragoon are able to take down Hanser. That gets their TP. It does give up Dragon, though. And Rift Herald went over to Babip in the meantime, too, because he's just zooming, right? So, using that to try and knock down mid plates. They want to open up the map through that. They don't really have good siege. And Babip's able to take the Dragon as well. So, DIGM's still losing out a little bit, but they're staying in it. As DNA got chunked out by Sword, so he's on reset, and so Babip and Sword can go and take red. This is good. They have top lane push as well. Good team play from TSM. Alright, this is good signs from TSM. I didn't see this a lot week 1. I had Zeus 2-1 because Zeus like to, you know... Zeus have they have moments that are very good and very bad. So I thought they'd drop a game, but... Yami's squatting mid. He's got nothing else to do besides his Gromp, so I guess he's just trying to find something. They know that Sword's flashless, but he's sitting on Cleanse and Barrier, so that's kind of a blower. And Hyami's going to go bot the top now. Your Sun roams up. They do this on Dig Reset. They have top prio. Okay, it's going to be Leandries for DNA. So no Moonstone this game. They realize they're low on AP damage. They feel like Leandries is against... They're against health stackers, so... And TSMA is set up in bot, so this is tough, because this is a pinch in the river, potentially. And Digger going to cut off the pinch, so they're going to engage. Ooh. Okay. So Hyami's a bit behind and gets one shot. He's not able to get the E back into the rest of the team, and now this is awkward. Alright, so that's just Dragon gone. Nice block from King. That was all pretty textbook stuff from TSM. Hayami's really far behind because he went down there too. So he's got to really catch up. He's already 2 levels down. I think it's 3 now. Is he 3? No, he's only 1. Beb's still 11. Ooh. Nice engage from your son. Oh! Oh, okay, they get Cody. Alright, a little bit deep from TSM. So TP comes in. Where's Sideways at? They can catch top out of this. They just chain CC down Cody. He cleansed early, I think. Or he cleansed 1 and then got chain CC'd. Made this game so much closer than it should have been. Yeah, I mean, the game, like, this game is pretty over at the moment. And that engage from Yursan was a little bit of a little bit over aggressive. They didn't respect the TP from Dig for DNA, and Dragoon had his, but he didn't need it. Good play from Dig. Sorry, I don't know. Okay, we're back in the game. We're back in the game. All right. Does TSM still have first say over Dragon? Oh? Nice stopwatch from King. Oh, Dragoon. Oh my god. Okay, how does this go sour? Really nice ult from DNA. It's cleansed by sword. Yeah, sword just like not able to hit any good targets. And also, like, Dig. Like, I want sword, like, here. And, like, using this wall to, like, you know, fire shit over, right? I don't want to see sword, like, on the wave here. And he gets punished really hard. That's good. Nice play, DNA. Oh, that's canceled, too? I missed that the first time. Yeah, I don't know why TSM's, like, opting into, like, this straight-up fight. Like, you win fights if you, like, chunk them out, or if you get engaged down with Kaisa. This is a tough comp for Kaisa to function into. Unless Haunster's like coming at an angle and Kaisa can get on top of it, right? Okay, so Diggs, they saved the game. Alright. So that's 5 minutes they bought themselves. More gold on Varus. Oh, Dragoon. Okay, Dragoon. He's goon squatting. Look at this. Ooh, that's real cute.
You can make history, or you will be vilified.
All right, well played.
Now must be
DNA's there, and they catch both sides off this, so they're cutting the gold lead significantly. They should only be down about 1.5K when this is all said and done, depending on if they get mid tower or not, which they won't. Okay, good play. There you get this though. Yep, 1.5K. DNA's topping them all off. Zanya's for DNA second. I guess he's trying to get involved. I honestly am not too familiar with. I'm like kind of familiar with like Seraphine mid builds, but like, I don't know like what like the exact optimal thing is like every single scenario. Especially unless it's Moonstone. I know the Moonstone build, but that's pretty straightforward once you go Moonstone. Yeah, so all of a sudden Dig actually have a lot more control on the map. And this is a good situation for them, right? Like, especially because Sword, like, once again, like, at this point, like, I want Sword, like, in the river. Like, I want angles for, the Zoe. Because if you're just, like, fighting front to back with this in lane, like, you can't use any of the walls to, you know, hide your bubbles or extend the range of them. There you go. Yeah, like, I want to, like, position, like, in that river. So the timers are off the screen now, so I don't know when Dragon's spawning. And it looks like TSM are just squatting. That top lane wave doesn't exist. We don't need it. To be fair, this is the right setup for TSM. Yeah, that's good from Sword. This is what they need to be doing. But it's a little bit too early, right? Like they could have Haunster top, like, and like they just crashed bot wave. Like they should send Haunster top now, to catch that wave. Instead, they're going to TP in really early. Interesting. And now they don't have a flank. Oh my god. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Wait a minute. Okay, so this engage from Yurson is it's a 5-man. Dragoon's doing his best. Haunter stopwatches. Cody cleans up. Haunter, that's asleep. Ooh, that's a rough flash from Dragoon. He gives another one the sword. They just get cleaned up. After that initial engage, like I feel like it's pretty doomed. Yeah, the Seraphine ult like only hits the tanks, but like also like Cody has both summons, you're like really gonna find him, and now Haunter just gets to everyone's on top of each other, so he just gets to have a field day. Yeah, and sword gets all the flashes. Alright. So this should be game now.
Well, I came upon a spot that was simply the most beautiful spot I'd ever seen in my life. And I said at that time, if I ever had the power, I would build a house there. I always
Why am I
wanted a
looking at
house
this
in the
again?
mountains.
Yep,
I feel like
Soul.
I want a house in the mountains, and I
So
said,
now
if
they're
I
now.
get a chance, I'll build a house in the mountains. And then it came,
This
and
should
I
just
did.
be game
I
now.
built it on a spot that to me was, as I said, the most beautiful spot I'd ever seen.
Oh. Oh. That feels bad. Yeah. Nice ult from Cody. Alright. That was a... TSM had a couple slip-ups, but pretty textbook game one. Oh, we're going out with DNA's Nico. Yeah, alright. So we still have the prio. Seraphine was banned. No TF for Sword, no Nara for Haunter, no Tristana. First pick Udyr. This makes sense to me. But they have the Hecarim handshake. Oh. So you get Udyr, but this is that like trio is really dangerous to give away. It's like now you have to take Peel. And I feel like I know that Meech is like a sick Jinx player. I feel like it's gonna be really, really, really tough for like it's gonna be a really big ask out of Meech and King to like manage to peel this. Now the Nico does help quite a bit, right? Because everyone's gonna be piling in, and Nico Urgot feel pretty good in that, right? I don't really get the karma, but like I get the karma because like TSM wants to play fast, but like why not Ori? Or like why not Azir? Like you're into like all this short range shit. Why not Silas? Yeah. All right. How do we get here? Oh, so we W'd over the wall. Oh, nice flash from your son. Dude, why did I miss the first minute 30 of the game for that? It's not worth. Should have been lower third replay. Alright, so Udyr's ahead. It looks like both junglers started leashless. Dragoon got a nice start to this lane. They trade crabs. Yami's going for bot crab. Digger going for that play, but like they force him off. Alright. Much better setup for Dig already. I like this from King too, right? Just, you know, delay him more tempo. Look at this. Udyr's already up. In much better shape than he was last game. Okay, so Hecarim snuck in the top side. There's a lot of tempo being lost from Babbitt, but they're going to go for this dive. They see Sword moving, so Dragoon knows that he's going to leave. That's a big wave that he's losing. Digger trying to answer? It's aggressive, really. Yami's fed. Wait. I feel like if Yami flashes on Sword here, Sword dies. I didn't see... Let me see the full fight, though. Let's see if he bear stanced Sword at all. Nope. I think if he bear stance flashes on Sword, he dies. Oh, good setup there from TSM. Oh, okay, that was a good turn. Dig overreached a little bit too much, and Haunter turned it with Babbitt. That's a good play. All right, DNA cleans one up in the back half. This is such a good start. I feel like if Yami flash bear stances there, they might get him. I know like they don't have like a lot of spells, but or like they're like over the wall instead of like walking around it. It's close. Until Renekton happened. Oh. Okay. That feels bad. Babbitt's right back into the game now. That's a dragon. Now he's going to be able to go bot to top, right? He can clear his 2 bot camps, base, take red. That feels bad. Oh, the W missed from Cody. Oh, Cody stepped up. Okay, that's a good try. If the W hits there from Cody, I think they win it all in. Yami just coming up to make sure the wave crashes. So they're starting this without top line prio. But they're gonna get it. Oh, they had it. They had top line prio. My bad. But they moved bot up. So Meech actually gets a plate off of this, I think. Like you have top line prio, you sack mid. Okay, I guess Cody's gonna catch the mid wave. Plate goes over to DNA, and he's gonna catch the bot wave. All right, that's not terrible. That's okay. Sword's a little bit behind, but he's Karma. He's fine. Ooh. That's hard. He gets stun knocks against the wall. I feel like they're like he's dead. Like that TP needs to come in if it's like gonna be made like before the play happens, or you don't TP at all. It's like in that scenario, like the Urgot's really far behind because of what happened early. This Renekton's so far ahead. Man, Dragoon he had to play Darshan and Haunter, and he's had some tough breaks early, and like he got counter picked a lot. He's had a tough go of it this tournament. Okay. Alright, well, they get a positive play to get plates, but on the flip side, TSM's gets 2 towers on Hanser. Dragoon's getting blitzed in CS. Alright, so another 2K goal lead for TSM. This is what we expect out of them with this team comp. Just about. I'd say they were a little bit further ahead on the pace than what I was expecting early, but yeah, it's not 2.5. Oh, no, it's 2K. Maybe once Everfrost Nico comes in, Dig can like turn some fights like with Meech. Really good versus TSM comp. Yeah, I mean, like, Nico's good here. They control the mid game. Well, let's see, because they're down 2K goal right now, so they gotta find a way to get back into this one. Oh, Yami dodges out on that. Oh, okay, we're gonna have a 5v5. Decent engage from Yurson, but he doesn't find Meech. Oh, Dragoon gets a 2-man fear off. Yeah, yeah, there it is. Yeah, so Haunts are gonna just they can never walk through the Nico ult, and then they just melt the front line. Yeah. They get shutdowns. Okay, this game. This is now a DIGM favored game, baby. They get second drag off this, most likely. 20 seconds. Ah, good fight. Oh, nope, they're basing. So they went for mid tower instead, and they didn't get it. So they're going to drop dragon. And it was pro mid. Okay, that's a little bit of an oops from Dig. Because they weren't able to get that objective. So like if they're like able to reset and like get back on the map, like maybe that puts themselves in like a decent shape. RFC from each this game in the melees, yeah. Oh, that feels bad. Let's get picked inside. A little bit too close to the wall. And they get dove here. They have angle on Meech. Oh, they still find it with the engage. Oh, that hurts so bad. Damn, your son's played 2 good games in a row now. Finds a 3-man, gets the knock up on Meech. I think that the only way you are able to save this is if King W's and then Q flashes Yurson Cody, but I don't think he's in range for that. And it's like Doom because the stun comes in from Rel too. Damn, Yurson played that real well. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay, Dig. There's the Q flash. Oh, they get Cody too? Oh my god, Dig? Excuse me? Dude, the fact that Meech went down here is actually so big because they don't melt this. They have no damage. They got no damage. Oh no. Oh my god, Dig. They do it. What do you mean they threw mid-game? This is mid-game, bitch. They just came all the way back. Wow. Okay. So a little bit of over-aggression here from TSM. They try to go under the turret with no wave. I mean, like, the initial engage, don't get me wrong, is fantastic. But, like, now it's hard. You gotta get out of this. I got 2-man feared. Well, they start throwing here. Okay. Let's see how. You get the dragon. They're only playing 1 lane. I still think that they should be funneling gold into Dragoon to get him back. Urgot with items is a sick champion. Like, just disgusting in this comp. Like, I actually, the Urgot Nico, like, I actually like those flavor picks quite a bit. Like, it's really good in the comp that TSM was showing. You know they're going to take something that's early game mid. Nico can match early game mid a lot. He's got good wave clear. I'm tired, guys. I still have to watch 11, I think it's 11 games to prep before tomorrow. I'm going to go back through everything, and then I still got to do stats my second series. I had a late night of me. I slept like shit last night. Alright, well, they traded side crashes, so they're trading even, but they didn't do anything with that Baron. I think they needed to be playing multiple lanes, so like they like use this as a pressure point to like take the side outers. Oh boy. Well, that's a good mark actually from... Oh, dude, if Meech actually changed the traps, that's huge. Small micro thing. They'll get the turret for it. Babbitt had the ult there too, so they're gonna stick around, I think. This is a little dicey. They don't have any heal cut. A little bit worried about that. The only heal cut's Bramble. They're really posturing over this dragon. Oh. Oh, Meech is free firing. Yami, no! Wait. We just 1 by 1 went in. Oh no, Dig! Okay, I guess Sword's out of position, but they don't chain CC Sword. And Yami Flash Bear stances the Heck Room. If they get Sword, it's worth. Here to be sad when you protect Wildcard over us? Dude. I low-key think that series is going to be... That series is actually going to be so close. It's... I like both your early games. And I'm worried about Wildcard and Draft. But I've also seen Wildcard transition mid-game wins a bit better than what I've seen out of IMT recently. Or transition lead into mid-game and, like, transition it through. Yeah, no, they got way too split from Meech. Oh, Cody plays this pretty well. Yeah, Cody played this well. Cody's just really rock solid at this part of the game. He always has been. Oh. Yeah, I think if they chain CC sword, it works, but since they don't, it doesn't. And then Meech runs out of mana in this fight, so he can't keep Q-rocketing. And I think that he should be, yeah, doing these autos, because he gets more. That's, though, is actually pretty big. DNA just overreaches a little bit. Oh, they missed, barely. Yeah, and then they ditched Meech. Oh. Feels bad. That was a really close fight. The closest one we've seen today. Oh, never mind. The EGP game-winning fight was closer, but some banger fights. Spend all my wards. Now we go top at the reset. Yeah, they're kind of getting ran around here. God, that last fight was so punishing. It was pretty close, but it was really punishing. Oh, they found Meech. He's got no sums. Yeah, he dies before the stun lands. Good chain CC from TSM. Yeah, game's over if Meech dies. Oh, wait, they got Cody. Wait, but Haunster's got Moonstone with Babip. It's big. Everfrost damage is small. Yeah. Yeah. That was an oops. I don't think he could see it, because he was invis, but you should probably guess that. But still, TSM is like kind of rolling. Wait. Oh no, Dig, you didn't set up your flank. King's sitting on 2 control wards. They only set up 1 flank. They get flanked. To be, oh god, your son. Oh god. Yeah. That's good fight setup from TSM, but that's poor map setup from Dig. They only warded 1 flank, and that's like the perfect fight for TSM, man. They get the Bash Brothers wrapping around. That was a sick engage from Yurson. Yurson played really good today, man. Trying to steal my player of the game vote. All right, guys. Who am I player of the day today? I think I gotta give it to Aspect, dude. I know that they dropped a game, but he was just insane the ones that they won. Your song gets a shout out. Surdy gets a shout out. He was blind picked every game and was useful. Anyone from Dig get a shout out for that game 1? Because they fucking ran that game 1. Maybe Acadian? Yeah. Yeah. Jensen thinks so as well. Okay. I feel good about these. Spawn did what he could. It was just that, like, they had a greedy comp game too. They threw it just a hair. All right, guys. Jensen, I hate to disappoint you, but I am on broadcast tomorrow. And I'm going through the rest of the tape again tonight, which I'm not going to do on stream. So I'm going to save my prediction for when I get all that tape wrapped. I got to gather my stats and my talking points, but do you feel like if I want to talk about like both teams' early games a lot, and do you feel like that's like an accurate representation of like you guys? Because I've seen some really good early games from your squad. It's just like the oh, sorry. Like I've seen like a lot of good early games out of you guys. It just feels like sometimes the transition like isn't there. Yeah. Okay. I always like I try and like ask around. Like I'll ping like one of your players before like tomorrow's games like a couple questions. Like I always like trying to like reference all that stuff. So yeah, it's good if you guys feel like it's accurate. Then I feel like it's good representation. So I think it's be a really fun series tomorrow because Barrage is the only team that's like tested no org. The only team that's taken no org to 5, and they've done it twice. And then IMT Wildcard, you guys have pretty similar styles, and I'm really worried about Wildcard's draft into your team. But I also know that if they get early game shit, like if either of you get early game shit, both teams can snowball it. Like both teams can have like good early games. And I'm excited to watch Joey versus Daption. I think that both Joey and Daption have been playing pretty well from what I've seen. Alright. Let's see who the EGP boys are. The EGP boys are streaming. Tomio is streaming. Guess we're raiding Tomio to them. Did you watch our games versus TLA in Northern Arena? They weren't on the main stream, but they were streamed by TL. No, I'll have to go back and watch those actually. That was a tough event for me to do because I was right out of Giant Slayer and it was mixed in with Nerd Street, who asked me first. Northern Arena was like put together really last second, as I'm sure you know. But no, okay, I got to go through those. Looks like I have 14 games to go through now. But those are on my own, so I can go fast. I can skip a lot of shit. But yeah, anyway. Alright, thanks for tuning in. Jensen, everyone else, appreciate it. C5 Fire, APA, DNA's in here. Tough loss today, DNA, man. And then Miss, congrats on the win. So cheers to you guys. Excited for tomorrow's games. Tomorrow should be a really fun way to wrap up the week. I think we got 2 really good series between some good teams. Barrage over Norg. Okay, I like it. I like it. All right, I'll hold you to that. I gotta think about that one, man. It's tough. Barrage matches up pretty well, but let's raid Tomio.